Alright, what's going on here? And it seems, oh, where's the blood? What is this white stuff coming on? Is this like an off-brand anime or something? What's cracking, guys? And today we're gonna be taking a look at the new 7 Deadly Sins animation, okay? As you know, or maybe as you don't know, A1 Studios used to animate the 7 Deadly Sins seasons 1 and 2, and they were fire! Oh, they were so good! But sadly, since the Nanatsu no Taizai movie flopped or didn't meet expectations, A1 Pictures yeeted right out of the picture, and in their place, they got Studio Dean to take over. I mean, like, Studio Dean? What does Studio Dean do? Well, they did Konosuba and Log Horizon 2 and, you know, things like that, so they gotta at least be someone. It can't be that bad. Well, unfortunately, since they had very little time to actually work on the thing, because, you know, usually anime are booked years in advance, and this was just kind of propped in front of their doorstep, and they're like, please make something with this. So let's see what happened here. I mean, it's very odd that they censored blood in the first episode, considering that the other 2 seasons actually still have blood too. I mean, it's your same audience that's gonna be watching season 3, so, and if that wasn't censored in frickin' seasons 1 and 2, why are you censoring it now? Looking at the first fight scene, you see some still shots, and then more censored blood. I find it kind of funny at the end how Melodious just goes like 1 down, when he clearly took down more than 1. Is he incapable of counting? Maybe excuses is maybe like rescuing a caravan. I don't know. Then for some reason you can see the blood on his face now. It's not just white goop. Like, make up your mind. Do you want white goop or do you not want white goop? Oh dear God, they're censoring Melodious's wound. They showed it clearly last season. What? Why are you censoring the swords in his chest? I mean, you can still clearly see the blood on top of his head there too. Like, you didn't censor that into white goop. Funnily enough, Amazon actually uses a old, unfinished anime opening. And not that the new opening's really any better. I mean, they have T-posing in it for a lot of it. It's kind of bad. But when it's so unfinished that you use an unfinished opening to air on that's crazy to me. Oh dear God, they have Fortnite in the opening too. I don't want Fortnite. Where are we dropping Melodious? I can't, no, please don't do Fortnite in my anime openings. Instead of actually using the finished product for a flashback that they're having, they decided to do still shots of a flashback instead and make it worse. I mean, you already have the footage done by a superior studio. Why not just use that if you're using a flashback? It's odd. Sometimes they have really nice looking talks like this, and then at other times it's zoomed out and you see really poorly animated talking scenes like this where they're sitting still and only their mouth is moving. Alright, finally the Sins are being introduced as a unit, and of course they do their stylized pose that, you know, they're expected to do. Hey, that's something. Did they just use the same cutscene of a guy charging just twice? You think I wouldn't notice that? And then on top of it, when they cut them open, some more, like, freaking white stuff comes out of their heads. It looked pretty cheesy, too, as they're just still in the air and their heads just pop off. Like, it was bad. That did not get me hyped. Here comes big macho guy coming to the scene, and they just use like moving sprites. It's just like a little moving sprite across the screen as they like jump towards the guy. Oh man, that's so corny looking. And then Bond does some kicks, and then Melodious does a punch that's really unsatisfying. Like, it's a real unsatisfying punch. I mean, just compare it to a slap that Melodious did in the past, okay? That seemed to have more impact than a punch. And here comes more repeated animation. There is a lot of repeated animation in this one. Like, there's so much. Like, more repeated rapid punches there. More repeated rapid punches of him punching himself. More repeated punches of him punching himself in the ground at the same time. And then finally, when he realizes his hands are hurt, like, they spew out white stuff. I thought it was steam at first, but no, it's just censored blood. I gotta tell you, it's a lot more lame when it's white stuff coming out. It kind of ruins the whole immersion and the feel of the anime. But here's some cool animation of Escanor freaking slicing the guy open. But, you know, it's just more white stuff. But there's blood on his hands, though, so I'm, like, confused. Oh, this whole scene of the Silver Surfer and Merlin, like, random ball attacks, please. This scene was so unintense, and you can tell how completely rough it is, too. Just given, like, the animation. It's really bad. It looks so lame. Like, I literally needed Merlin to explain to me, like, oh, it's growing stronger from eating my random balls. She then finishes it off with I guess a poison thing. He turns purple and then splatters on the frickin' floor. Like, really? Just a purple flop to the floor and then white stuff leaks from his body? I don't understand why they made it that white stuff. It looks so lame. Finally, burn the whole village, and he sets in motion all his monsters that slowly float towards him very menacingly. Yes, these sprites, very menacing sprites. And here we go, Melodious' full freaking counter here, and wait, what's that face? What's that full counter face? Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. And then Bond rips out the guy's heart, only for the heart to be completely censored. And they're using the still shots of the flashbacks again. Why? You have perfectly good animation, just use it. What? Are those supposed to be fireworks? It's like little smoke puffs. I've seen better fireworks in freaking Super Mario, where at the end of the level, if you got a good score, it shoots some off for you. That's so bad. Let's play a game of spot the relevant characters. Haha, King, making a penis joke. Alright. And then they end the first episode with the badly censored fog. Make sure to buy the Blu-rays. This is more of a fan translation, but did Diane just say frickin' blimey? Who says blimey? It's like, blimey? Did she really say blimey? Oh, this had to be my favorite animation scene of all time. And by favorite, I mean it's absolutely terrible. Just still shots of flower petals, and what the heck are these faces of these fairies am I even looking at? They're repeated too. They're so bad. They don't even look anime. Like, I could do the same animation here, like, It's like no effort's really given, man. I mean, they make it so noticeable that you can see the repeated sprites in the foreground for this one here. But, okay, that's kind of cool how they added that guy at the end there. That's a good reference, okay? I'll knock off a little sin for them showing that little subtle thing there that many people probably missed over. Hey, some actual good fighting animation here. Not bad. We're going in the right area. But wait, what's going on there? Oh, no. What is that cartoon stretch thing? Are you kidding me? Did they really do that? Like, I could do the same effect like right now. It's just like, what? Really? Hey, again, they're actually stepping up their fighting game here. This looks a lot better. Thank God. Now, unfortunately, they used all the budget on the fight scene there that they had to use a lot of repeated animation. Like, of these two just sitting around talking to one another in this little still frame. Not only did they repeat it once, but twice. And then they did it a third time, and then they did it a fourth time as well. The same image. Like, honestly, this entire anime would probably look good if you just saw the screenshots of it. But, like, if you actually saw it in motion, there's barely any. Like this scene where they're traveling around, yeah, there's animation going on in the background, but Diane and King are just absolutely frozen for like a solid 10 seconds of doing nothing. It's really unconvincing that something cool's going on. Oh boy, here comes my favorite running animation of all time. Here we go. Oh yes! So good. Hold on, guys. Let me just run like this across the screen. Oh yeah. Can this running animation have a few more frames? Like seriously, we need a few more frames. Like, this is so choppy. Hey, Melodius just killed a bunch of demons and there's blood seems to be raining down. Oh, I guess blood's okay again. Lol, just kidding. It looks like they went back to censoring and white goop in episode 3. There's nothing really remarkable that happens in episode 3. It's just still kind of the same, so I'm not going to talk much about it. Honestly, it's not that terrible that it's unwatchable, but if you've watched the first 1 and 2 seasons, let me just show you like a few clips so you can compare. Here's a fight between Escanor and one of the commandments here too, where like blood's going on, lots of cool action, lots of explosions of dust, things being destroyed. Like, there's actual like good fighting here. And here's kind of like a moderate fight scene of Escanor like slashing and hurting himself, showing blood still. Alright, but like you can tell like things are going on, there's dust going on, people are interacting, lots of mouth movement, there's blinking. This is actually coming to life. And then a high intensity fight scene of Escanor actually blowing up a bloody lake with his sunball and just incinerating stuff. It's pretty epic. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I was expecting, alright? This is the cool stuff. Overall, I gotta say, while it's not unwatchable, the new season of 7 Deadly Sins is just... it's nothing compared to the previous 2 seasons, and it's just a shame. It's a glorified manga, what it feels like I'm watching now, but hopefully maybe the next coming episodes it gets better. Who can say? But I hope you guys got a good laugh and enjoyed this video of me comparing it. If you guys did enjoy this, please leave a like, subscribe for some more quality content, and I'll see you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother...